Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to F1 Manager 24 Creator Team Career here on the PC with Nissan. It is Season 2, Round 10. We are heading to the circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. And for the first time in a while, we have both cars running the same spec, I think, if memory serves from last night. Yes, they are both running the same spec. For the first time in quite a long time. We've had such a shortage of parts. We still do. We're still pretty low, as you can see. No spare suspensions, no spare underfloors, no spare chassis. Only one spare side pod. Still definitely short, but we are getting finally on top of things, and we are working on a brand new suspension model here as well as getting a big research project on the underfloor done for next season. I still need to do a lot more research, but as always, the biggest factor is right down here in the bottom right corner: money. We just haven't had that much, and we've had a few failed to finish results as well, which means that we've cut our potential money in half every race. And combine that with the cost of having to make replacement parts for crashes and collisions, and yeah, it's been a black hole of our money. It really has. It's just absorbed all of our cash, but it looks as though we might finally be in a position I know I'm tempting fate here, but we might finally be in a position where we can actually start to put more money into development and research. I hope. Right, tonight we are heading to Montreal. A fantastic circuit to race on. And let's take a quick look at the circuit map. There you can see not much in the way of corner performance needed. It's almost all flat out, so this is an really important corner, because this sets you up for the DRS detection point, which is about here, I think. Yeah, there, as you can see. So getting a really good run through this chicane here, through 8 and 9, into this detection point means that when we get here, we're going to have DRS all the way down here and then all the way down here. So this is absolutely vital that we nail this corner. And our car is pretty good in the low speed, as you can see. So that is encouraging. That's very encouraging. And then medium speed is our second strongest area of the car in terms of downforce. And there's a lot of medium speed. Here at the hairpin, through the chicane by the Wall of Champions, turn 1, and then here again through, is that 3 or 4? How have they numbered it? It's 3 and 4, the chicane, but through turn 3 there, the entry into the chicane, medium speed. Here, again, medium speed at the end of the first sector. So we do have a massive lack of pace in terms of straight line speed, top speed, but we do have decent performance in the mid corners and very good performance in the low corners. So I'm hopeful that we can stay close enough to get some DRS, and then because it's such a long run here, I think this might be the only place where we actually have a chance of getting an overtake. I don't know if we'll be able to manage any overtakes into turn 1. I'd like to think we can. I don't think we're going to get any overtakes here. I think this is mainly if we can stay tight through here, get the DRS here at the end of Sector 1, use this DRS zone to get close enough so that we can then really get in position to try and get this DRS here for the back half of the circuit, and maybe even make a lunge into the hairpin up the inside. So that is where I think our main opportunities are going to come from. Whether or not that translates is anyone's guess, I suppose. So our car is dramatically slower at top speed than everybody else's car, so it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. At least the weather's going to be good. Let's set our targets. 18th for Mick and 18th for Teo. And let's head to Canada.
Formula One has arrived here in Quebec, and we're excited to get underway. On a man-made island in the heart of Montreal is Canada's Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. This unique track circles the outline of the Ile Notre Dame, giving plenty of challenges to our drivers between the tight corners and a long final straight. Lewis Hamilton marked the previous race with yet another win and proved that he still has the tenacity to succeed in this sport. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Formula One.
Evening, Dino. How are you today? Right. Let's get the cars prepped, first of all, shall we? So we're going to go to the older engine and an older gearbox. Have we changed ERS yet? Not here. Okay. Going to go with... It's normally 21 laps around Montreal if you want to do 2 runs. So we're going to go with... a run of 32 laps. There we go. Let's sort out Teo's car. So might stick with that ERS again today. We didn't have any issues last time, although it's more important to keep it here than lose it, given how much time we could lose if we fail to get the DRS. I don't know. I'll see what it looks like after practice, but we might swap out the ERS tonight. Might stay with it. Still on that second gearbox because we completely totaled the first one. Again, we're going to go 32 laps. And do our pace settings. I'm doing all right, thanks, Dino. I'm doing all right. I was up till silly o'clock this morning playing Helldivers for the first time in about 3-4 months. That was fun, but the game has definitely changed a little bit since I last played it. Right. Setups. Let's try to think what I had to do next. We're going to go with the same setup on both cars again, just like we did last night. And just see if maybe, we can get pretty close. I doubt we'll be running identical setups again. I mean, it's such a rare occurrence for that to happen. So we'll go with that as our setup, and we'll put that onto both cars. I've just done it's Teo I need to do. And we are going to put a rookie in the car today. We're going to give Tuka a run out. He hasn't had a run out yet this season, I don't think. So I think we'll give him a run. Just to see if we can boost his development a little bit. In fact, I suppose we should probably give Ritomo a run as well. There we go. Keep the board back at Nissan happy to have a Japanese driver in the car at least once this season. All right, let's hit the track, see how our rookies get on. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the tyres, because I want to save the hards for our main drivers, because they might have to run a bit longer in the first session now. All right, we'll send Miata out first. Oh my god, is he number 13? Oh my god, I've just doomed that car.
Positive on brakes.
Copy.
Is the radio okay for you? Full focus on brake.
Number
and forward
13 on a
focus
car.
side.
That's not good. Tuka is number 52. So we've got quite a few rookies by the look of it. Both Ferraris are tied up. We've got Kamara and Beganovic in at Ferrari. Ugo is back in at McLaren again. Antonelli is not a rookie this year. Colapinto's in for Doohan on a one-session basis, not permanent. Who else? Actually, that's it. Apart from our drivers. All right, let's tell them to look after the car as much as is possible,
Let's have some clean air when you can.
and we'll speed them up.
Copy.
So it is official. Aston Martin have sold Aston Martin.
I think the tires were very cold.
I think they only had like a 4.2% stake. The actual Aston Martin manufacturer only had like a 4.2% stake, I think, in the team. The team will continue as Aston Martin, as part of the U-Tree group under Daddy Stroll books. But it's not known yet who's actually buying the stake. Evening, Patkins. I remember we touched on this a while ago, a couple of months back, I think, but we actually have confirmation of it now. So, oof, wow, frame rate really does not like that section of the track. Let's see if we can maybe do something about that, because that's going to happen every time we go through. Oh, wow. That is some really heavy ghosting. Really heavy ghosting. So that's not good. Let's try TSR. It's a shame it doesn't mean getting rid of Stroll. Yeah, I mean, I think at some point, the amount of money he's put into it, surely at some point, if not him, then the rest of the investment group are going to say, look, it's time for Lance to step aside. We're spending all this money building a brand new state-of-the-art facility with wind tunnel. We're bringing in Nui. We're ramping up the staffing. You know, we're doing everything we can. Oh, Christ. That was bad. We're doing everything we can to produce a winning car. Lance needs to step aside so that we can put someone in it who could actually do it. You know, drive it. Again, really bad ghosting here. Let's actually try putting some of the upscaling in then, because at the moment it's switched off. Let's drop that down to about 85%. We've got Tau as well. We'll try that. See if that improves the frame rate and reduces the ghosting. DLSS is really bad with this mod for ghosting, so we're not going to be touching that. There's still a bit of ghosting. May have to dial the frame rate down, the graphical settings down just a little bit if it keeps giving us those issues, because eventually it might just crash the game if it keeps chugging like that out of the hairpin. Fingers crossed. Here we go. That one camera shot, it really does not like that one camera shot, and I don't know why. Which is frustrating because it's going to be there almost every single lap. All right, let's... I didn't do TSR, did I? Let's do that. Last chance to see if we can fix it without having to maybe downgrade the visuals. Still getting ghosting. I think we're going to have to live with the ghosting. Evening, Bill. Let's get back round to that one part of the track. Well, that was a little bit better. It's a short shot as well, so I think we'll leave it for now. See if things improve. The visuals are definitely looking a little bit rougher, though. Nothing's looking sharp. It's all looking slightly fuzzy. All right. I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to turn this off completely. And try just dropping everything down to high. Just for this race. Still getting that ghosting, but I don't care about that now. Oh my god, that's worse somehow. Somehow that's even worse. I don't understand why it's so bad. I'm just going to have to live with it. We're just going to have to live with it, I think. All right. Let's continue getting our feedback.
Okay, what's your feedback?
86 for Teo's car in Tuka's hands.
Yeah, copy.
That was really quick getting that feedback. Really
Tyres,
quick.
bit on the cool side.
It took him like maybe
Tires are on
15
the
minutes.
side.
Takes our drivers 20 to 25 normally.
Cool
90%
side.
on car 2. Okay. We're at 73% on their development runs. So they need a little bit more time yet. Evening, Victor. And there we go. Development runs are done.
Keep on working the tyres.
Move up now.
All right, there's one thing I do want to see, and that's whether it's only in that
Pit
camera
limiter
shot.
on. Stop pit position.
And if it's only our car.
Okay, let's box at the end of this lap. Get on with the program.
Yeah, copy.
No, it's not only our car. It's just that one shot, isn't it? Everything that's a continuous shot is fine.
Pit limiter. So stop in your box and switch off.
Let's have a look then. What changes we need to make? We need to change our roll bar. That could go either way. I think it's more likely to be the 3.7. So we'll go with that. And let's bump the front wing up just a little bit. We'll try that. Let's take a look at Tuka. Again, we'll go with a 3.7. We're quite a way off here on the braking stability, so we'll look at something like that. Let's bring that back a little bit. Let's try pushing the front wing up a touch on this car. Let's see how we get on with that. We are done for this session. So our main drivers will be in the car in the next one. Whatever is wrong with Hulkenberg's car will be fixed at the end of this session. It's something seriously wrong with his engine. Almost done. Once again, we're seeing Sainz in that Williams up near the top of the leaderboard. It's only practice, but he has been looking very, very quick this year. And that is the checkered flag. Okay, so our regular drivers are back in the car. We are going to give them a very long run here in this first session to make up for the lack of track time they've had so far. "40 laps. Changes to the setups are already made. So let's see if they're any good. And there you can see Hulkenberg has had that engine part replaced. Still issues with Albon and Antonelli.
Just recommend giving a bit of margin to the curb.
Little wide moment through the chicane for Behrman. He'll cut the inside corner. All right, where are we? 4 out of 5 for Teo, 3 out of 5. Oh, full feedback already for Teo, and it's 88%, which I think is what it was last time. Did he not make any change to his setup? Let's call him in and have a look, because I'm a little concerned that the changes we made weren't saved.
Pit lane. Pit limiter on. Stop in position.
I know we did make changes, and they have registered. We just haven't made the changes in the right direction, so let's go with... Let's go with that. Still need mix feedback. It's only just gone to 4 out of 5 now. He's going to be right up towards the half-hour mark before we get him ready. And we're going to run to the flag with Teo now. There we go. 96. Okay, so we'll keep Mick out then. And then we can make the little tweaks that we need to make at the end of his run. Because we're much, much closer there. Oh, we've got a fault with Mick. It's in the gearbox. It's only temporary, apparently. How many laps has he done? He's done 30 laps. He's still got another 10 to do. Hopefully, it won't get worse. Because I still need this gearbox to be viable for practice sessions.
Tyre temp's still on the cool side.
How was the balance?
And there we go. Feedback from Teo. It's in the optimal window, which is good. That's 97 upwards, and it's bang on. Absolutely bang on. Beautiful.
Understood.
Mick's heading back into the pits. We can have a look at making some changes. We're not going to send him back out. It's not going to be worth it for the last few minutes, and it risks doing further damage to the gearbox. That should fix everything. I hope. Except the gearbox. No amount of tinkering with the front wing is going to fix the gearbox. See if we can get a bit more track knowledge here out of Teo.
It's the end of the race.
So, the end of session 2, it's Hamilton who's top. We have maxed out our setup here. We still need to get 10%, so that means we're going to need to do at least 30 laps of running, I think. And then, I'm not sure where we are here. We've got a little bit more track knowledge. Hopefully the setup's bang on as well. So we're probably going to need to do about the same with Mick in the final session. Has that gearbox become really problematic? It hasn't. No issues. That's good. If we'd sent him back out, there was a good chance we would have issues by now. As it is, it's just worn. We can live with just worn. I'm going to use mediums again. It'll be soft, medium if we two-stop. A little bit more overcast. That might, maybe affect the frame rate in that horrible corner. Might make it a little bit smoother. That's to find out.
Just recommend giving a bit of margin
The sun's
to the
back
entry
out.
curb. You've got to help that rear left tyre.
Nope, it's still really bad through there. And then by the time we get back down here, it improves again. It's very strange. It is an outdated version of the mod, but it gets rid of all those horrible, flashy, sparkly, spackly bits that we used to get when we ran the ray tracing variant. So. So this is a straight race to 100%. Once we hit 100%, we can call them in. It's a little less clear on Mick until we get his setup rating. Which I'm hoping is going to be 100. .97 still. He is in the optimal window. Something is still not quite right.
Yeah, copy.
So we'll just have to run him a little bit longer. So we need to get him up to, I think, 52%, just to be safe. And then we'll be fine. The good thing is that they are still accruing a little bit of car park knowledge, and that is also helping to increase the overall prep rating as well. Okay, that's it for Teo. Need a little bit more out of Mick.
Clean. Speed limiter on. Stop in position.
And there we go, 52%. That should be enough. He's in the pits as well. There we go, 100. And that is still wrong, so that has to go down to a 3.5. And then we can just correct those back like that. I'm a little worried about that, but we'll trust in the process. And that is us done for practice. Not quite sure how, but Bortoletto is up in 4th place. He might got a slipstream run. Because that's some pretty potent pace. Once again, the Ferraris are looking very strong. I think they are going to run away with it today. It's a track that seems to suit their car. Their drivers are both in good form, Hamilton especially. I think they're going to dominate qualifying, locking out the front row, and I think this could be a Ferrari 1-2 here. Of course, there is the possibility of a McLaren getting up there, or a Williams, well, probably not a Williams, but a Red Bull, maybe a Mercedes. There's a possibility of a crash or a fault developing, which might hamper Ferrari, but I think this is probably their race to lose today. All right, that's practice done. Let's get ready for qualifying.
We're moving on now to the all-important qualifying session.
The circuit Gilles Villeneuve isn't a permanent track, so circuit evolution is high over the Grand Prix weekend. Overtaking is possible, but getting a well-timed lap in qualifying will help any driver.
Karun, if we could perhaps talk about Lewis for a moment. How do you think he's feeling?
They were looking pretty sharp in practice and setting good lap times, so they're probably feeling fairly confident now. But a good practice time doesn't always guarantee a strong qualifying outcome.
You're going to want to join us for this, folks, so fasten your seatbelts.
Evening, Wayne. Right, qualifying it is. These engines aren't the best for a speed circuit, but we're going to just have to go with it and hope that we can still get good performance out of the car. I don't want to put another engine in, a new engine in just yet. It's a little bit too soon. Slightly better for Teo. We are going to stick with this ERS, and we're going to have to stick with this gearbox as well. So, untested setup for Mick, but we think it might well get us to 100. Maximum setup for Teo. Let's hit the track. I may try slipstreaming in the next session, assuming we get both cars out of this one.
Really big work on these tires.
I'll
Copy.
be a little worried if we don't.
Let's get these tyres working.
Copy.
Pretty good gap here.
Tires are okay. Let's go, come on, eyes forward.
All right, so
Tyres
it's a
are in a good
clean
window.
start to the lap for Teo. Mick
No,
is
I mean,
potentially going to have a Ferrari to deal with in turn 2.
This next lap.
And we're lucky we get out just in front of the Ferrari. .21.4 for Teo. 21.3 for Mick. Middle split. Almost identical. Slight edge for Schumacher again. Alright, so Porsche has crossed the line with a 28.4 in the final sector. 111.8 across the line. And Mick goes quicker again, so it's up by 2.6 tenths of a second. Not bad. Here comes Leclerc. Let's see what kind of pace he's got. Looking very quick so far. Evening Farah.
Pit lane. Okay, pit limiter on. Stop in position.
Is anybody going to be a match for Ferrari today?
Coming in penetrate.
Pit limiter on.
Stop in the box and switch off.
It is a 110.7. Russell showing some pace. You're halfway through episode 15. Yeah, you'll hear some noises. Behrman splits the two Nissans. Just 5 thousandths quicker than Teo. Don't think Russell's going to be able to challenge Leclerc in the end. Not seriously. He's down by 3 tenths. Sorry to hear your dad's been admitted. I knew that would be, something would be the problem, but I didn't realise it was needing hospital. So hopefully he's out pretty soon. Oh, Lawson's going to get blocked a little at the end there. That might cost him a 10th. And he goes 7th. We're quicker than Kimmy at the moment. Kimmy's way down on Russell. Must have got held up somewhere to be that far off. We've got Norris heading out onto the track to start a flying lap. Oh, and he gets in the way. Oh, no. That's Bortoletto on an in lap, I think. Sainz very quick. He's getting a tow from Alonso. No wonder. And he goes up to P3. Onto the ham cam for a potential challenge for top spot. Fastest first sector of anybody so far. And it is top by 33 thousandths. Oh, Norris's flying lap is ruined. I think he might have bought this. No, I think he's still going. He's down 5.5 seconds in the first sector. He's going. He's going for it. This is going to be a horrible lap. And you can see that speckling that we had really big issues with. Playing up horribly here. Let's go back to what we were on originally. Yeah, there we go. It's still there, but much more minute. So Norris down 5.8 seconds. Most of that was in the first sector. I'm going to prep for a second run. We're still looking reasonably quick, all things considered. As Oscar goes racing through. I say he was down 5.5. It's 4.5 seconds he was down. Down 4 seconds to his teammate. Or was he? Yeah, I think it was 4 seconds, not 5. Okay, just quicker than Mick. Up to 6th for Gasly. But we're still pretty competitive, look. Did I hit the wrong button? I think I did. Right, we are going to try and give Teo a slipstream. There's nothing wrong with a good rant. Longer term viewers will remember my Destiny rants back on Farming Simulator.
Just watch out for cars behind. Feel that temperature.
Copy.
Okay, very good work on tires and brakes now.
Copy, copy.
Somebody's messed up. Charles Leclerc running wide, doing a little bit of
involving Leclerc this time.
channeling
They just
of
can't
his
keep on
inner
the track. And they
Sebastian
might want to
Vettel there,
take a look at the floor
cutting
of the car
turn
there,
4
because that won't do it
in a
any
Ferrari.
The tires are now
That
in
famously
the
got him an
window.
unsafe rejoining of the track penalty when he rejoined in front of Hamilton and got him demoted from first to second. When he... oh, god damn it.
Yeah, we saw it.
Mick didn't have a good first sector either, so we'll call him in too. That's, yeah, when he famously then clattered into the finishing bollard at the end and then swapped it with Hamilton's in Parc Fermé.
Box.
Hit limiter. Stop in the box, switch off.
Pit limiter on. Stop pit position.
Alright, it's going to have to be a quick turnaround here. Antonelli has improved to P11. Let's try this again, shall we?
Remember what?
Well, we screwed over the Haas, I think, of Ollie Behrman. And Mick has actually been able to use Behrman coming through to get closer to Lawson. So we might be able to get a slipstream with both of our guys. We have got a Red Bull coming through. We're going to have to pull over for. And that is Yuki Tsunoda.
Okay.
And I think the RB is going to scamper off. Oh no, we might have a chance to catch back up to it. Oh no. Well, this could make things a bit interesting. Oh god damn it, now we're in front, so we're going to give the slipstream to to Lawson.
Our tyres are in a sensible window,
That's annoying.
so no immediate threats.
He's right on our
let's
gearbox,
go.
so he shouldn't be able to really close up to us, but if Porsche gets a good tow,
Push lap now.
it'll help Lawson as well.
This is a good position for us. Come on.
And we're going to get a clean run, though. There's traffic for us to deal with. Sainz goes up to P3. We're past Behrman. Hulkenberg's up next. Evening, Jacob. It's not been a great lap from Teo. Maybe the final sector will bear some fruit. Not quite enough. Mick is definitely safe. Porsche just not there. Norris is currently bottom and he is out. Norris out in 22nd. Hulkenberg out in 21st. And it's Behrman, Alonso, Stroll and Teo Porsche. Anyone else? No, that's the lot. So those are the 6 cars eliminated from Q1. Porsche, Stroll, Alonso, Behrman, Hulkenberg and Lando Norris starting from the back of the grid. Max only just getting safe as well. He was, look at that, just 0.04 of a second clear of going of being eliminated. Liam Lawson was only 1,000th behind him. That was very, very close. Okay, then into Q2. Get out nice and early. Using those same tyres from the first session, so scrubbed. We'll use the new tyres later. Piastri and Lawson both out early as well. I am going to need to take a rest break after qualifying before we go into the Grand Prix. That's a heads up. So if anyone else is thinking of a toilet break or wants to run and make a cuppa or something like that, once qualifying's done, there'll be like a 5-minute
Nice bit.
be right back moment. But that's once qualifying itself entirely is done, not the end of this session. Unless we don't get through.
track is clear.
So this won't be a time that will secure safe passage. This is purely getting the confidence up. We are going to have to negotiate our way past Gasly. Where is he? I'm looking for him. There he is. I don't think we'll clear him before the hairpin. Him and Tony. You didn't get fired. Good man. Better than that. What, you scored a point?
So you're provisionally P1.
Positive on the brakes on the way.
Copy.
Nice. Very nice. And you cleared all your debt. How? You were 5 million in debt. Did the sponsor money clear it all for you or something? Oh, George might get a really good slipstream here. I thought he was going to potentially get held up by doing there, but it actually worked out nicely for him. He goes top by 0.08 of a second over Oscar. Hamilton, though, is on a flying lap now, and Ferrari have been fast all season.
Good entry.
It's purple,
Okay,
purple
so
so far.
So stop in your box and switch off.
Maybe a slight loss of time there through the final chicane, with Piastri diving into the pits like that, but it's still purple across the board. Hamilton top by 0.2 of a second. Here comes Kimi. And there we go. Antonelli through in P5. Let's get another run in on these tyres. Leclerc now looking very quick. Both Red Bulls are in the way. That's one of them out the way. Second one should pull over now as well. There it goes. And the Red Bull's going to be nose to tail, so whichever one is behind is going to get a mighty slipstream. It's Leclerc who's purple now. Can he convert? Yes, he can. He goes top by 1.5 tenths. It's Max ahead of Sonoda as they cross the line. So let's ride on board with Yuki. Oh, Yuki's lap ruined. Max might have lost a little bit of time there as well. 21-2, I think he got away with it. And then we go, down 4 seconds for Yuki Tsunoda. His race, well, his lap is toast. He'll keep going. But his lap is done. Let's check in with Max then, as he clears Leclerc. Mick getting a nice run through the first sector. Doesn't improve though. Tyres are definitely worn down now. Max goes P7. There you can see the state of Mick's tyres. Very heavily scrubbed. No improvement in the middle either. But again, we're just trying to max out the confidence. Hajar goes P9. 1,000th of a second slower than Mick. Mick doesn't improve, but does now get into peak confidence thanks to that.
P8.
And we'll have a brand new set of soft tyres waiting for him when he gets back to the pits. Yuki on his way back to the pits. Here's Ocon. Good lap from Ocon, and he goes a couple of tenths quicker than us.
Copy, pit entry.
Pit limiter on. Into the pit lane and leave it in P1.
Hamilton leaves the pits for another run. That might be his final attempt in this session. He's through anyway, so it doesn't matter if he improves or not. We are going to wait for the right window, or what I hope is going to be the right window. Traffic is so bad around this circuit that, you know, just getting caught here on the exit of 2 is where your lap is won or lost. You mean you can lose time elsewhere, but that's the worst possible place as other cars go through, come out the pits at the exit of 2. Doing improves to P9, so we're in the danger zone now. All right, Hajar is... Where is Hajar? This is Lawson coming up to the line now. Oh no, Lawson's into the pits. There goes Bortoletto. And Piastri. And now I'm going to go. All right, that is Ocon leaving the garage.
Just watch out for cars behind.
So tyres are on the cool
Hamilton
side.
is purple in the middle sector. He's on a personal best lap in the first sector as well. This could retake top spot. And it does by 58 thousandths of a second. Tsunoda needs to run again. I'm worried because there's still a few cars that haven't left the pits. There goes Tsunoda. Max is about to start his lap. And that is Albon on an... Is it Albon? No, it's Sainz. Oh, look at that. Max getting blocked badly by George Russell. And that's going to ruin Sainz's lap as well.
So tyres are in a good window.
I think Max has aborted, perhaps.
Straight out. Let's go.
Yeah, I think he's aborted his lap. All right. Can we get through unscathed? There's Antonelli. Oh, we just beat Antonelli out. So, whew, no time lost there. Look at the traffic in front of us, though. It's not a personal best in the first, but I'm not surprised with all that traffic there. Can we get a good middle and final sector? Have I tried Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster? I've got Planet Coaster, and I played a bit of that. Quite enjoyed it. Not very good at creating landscapes, though. I'm better at creating a park within a theme, within a set landscape, rather than trying to create the landscape around the park. Haven't tried Planet Zoo. I haven't played Civ 6 yet. I will get around to it at some point, but it's not high on my list of priorities. I've got other games that need to get played first. I'm very much hooked on Cartel Tycoon at the moment on the console, on the PS5. Right, we improved to P11, but we have not made it out of the first session, the session. So we are out of qualifying. Tsunoda's on an improvement lap here. Albon goes P7, that knocks us down to 12th. Tsunoda's going to go even quicker, unless he loses time here at the end. And he goes up to P3. But once again, Ferrari are a good 2.5 tenths clear of everybody else. So it is looking very much like it will be their race to lose. Eliminated from qualifying is Gasly, Doohan, Schumacher, Hajar, Lawson and Bortoletto. Let's see who sticks it on pole. It's Max. Max put it on pole. by over 2/10 from Leclerc and Hamilton. So Max is going to be in with a shout then. He is the current championship leader, but extenuating circumstances have given him more points than he should have. Watch the Jeddah replay if you're not sure what I'm talking about. Hamilton in third is second in the standings at the moment. Leclerc needs a good result. And then it's Tsunoda from Sainz, Russell, Albon, Ocon, Antonelli, and Piastri. That is the top 10. I am going to take a comfort break now, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
70 laps of the Canadian Grand Prix await our drivers here in Montreal.
Named after the legendary Canadian driver, the circuit Gilles Villeneuve has been host to plenty of first-time winners. Jean Alesi, Lewis Hamilton, Robert Kubica, and Daniel Ricciardo all got their maiden victories here.
Gilles Villeneuve is a quick, free-flowing circuit in parts, with a stop-start aspect thrown in for good measure around the chicanes and hairpin bends. Medium-speed downforce will play a large part in avoiding the wall of champions and ensuring success at this iconic track. It's race day, and final preparations are underway.
All right, we're back and ready to go. Let's take a look at strategy options. So the one stop is what's being proffered. We are going to explore the two stop as well as a one stop on just softs and mediums. We'll take a look at some options, see what I think will work. Let's start on the mediums and go hyper aggressive on them. And then we'll go aggressive on the set of softs. And then we'll use the set of softs normally, and let's see what that does. I do kind of like that. That gives us flexibility to change. A one stop is 6 seconds slower. Or 3 seconds slower. And we'll go with that then. That'll be our main strategy. Let's do the same for Teo. But I might go a little bit more aggressive at the end rather than beginning with his stint. There we go. In terms of fuel, we are going to actually add some fuel so that we can push all through that first stint. And we are prepped and ready. Let's send them to the grid for the start of the Canadian Grand Prix.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race. The anticipation and excitement may be building up, but there's a cool head on Carlos Sainz.
That's a really strong starting position for them in P5. They just need to keep it clean and sensible in the race.
But there's no more time left. We've got a race on our hands. This is it. We're moments away now at the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out. And
That
away
looked
we
like
go.
a good start for Tsunoda. Oh, we got a collision. Leclerc's out. Tsunoda hit Leclerc.
So safety car deployed, safety car. So recharge on.
Drama
And just
in the
like
first
that,
corner.
the hopes of the team start to dwindle.
One Ferrari is out. One Red Bull might be out. It is a full safety car.
I'm an idiot.
All right, so interesting, very interesting. Now I need to think maybe the one stop might be the way to go.
Copy.
Depends how long this safety car is. Two stop state may still be the right call.
Recharge on.
But yeah, they are both out. That will be a qualifying penalty in the next race for Tsunoda. He's going to get at least a 5 second for that. There we go. 5 seconds confirmed. That'll be 3 places in qualifying at Austria.
Okay, copy, copy.
So, after one lap, we have a safety car. Max leads still. Hamilton in second. He did actually get the jump on Leclerc off the line. Tsunoda took out Leclerc. Those two out of the way means that Russell is now P3. It's 4th and 5th for Williams. Sainz ahead of Albon. Ocon P6. Antonelli 7th. 8th is Yuki Tsunoda. 8th is Oscar Piastri. 9th is Doohan. 10th is Gasly. Alpine have 2 cars in the top 10. We're 11th. Then it's the 2 RBs of Hadjar and Lawson. 14th is Bortoletto with Porsche behind him. Then Stroll, Behrman, Alonso, Norris and Hulkenberg. Norris has got ahead of Nico somewhere on track at the beginning there. And it's a short safety car. We are going racing again.
Let's prepare ourselves for the restart.
Copy.
Start beating them in. Safety car's in the pit lane. No overtaking before the control line.
So can Max hold Hamilton back into
Close
turn
the gap.
1? Looks like he can. There's Mick, P11.
Let's get him.
Copy.
Copy.
Everyone is lining up behind Albon, who looks like he's trying to one-stop this. He's got a fault within his powertrain, or just some wear in his powertrain. And he's already dropping off the back of his teammate. Hamilton gets through. Is he going to scamper off into the distance?
DRS enabled.
114.897 is the fastest lap. DRS is now active.
5.6. Gap 0.6.
An issue for Doohan.
Well, yeah, right. It certainly looks like they've developed a fault.
Copy.
Recharge on. Recharge on.
Copy.
Right. Is that fault going to cause Doohan to lose the back of the train? He's got DRS this time round. But will he have it next lap? If he loses it, Gasly will be able to make a move, and I might be able to get myself in a position to have a lunge as well, which is why I'm saving a little bit of battery here. Porsche having a little look at Lawson. He makes the move through the chicane. Lovely overtake. Now we need to push him to try and get back onto Bortoletto. That gets his confidence up. A reminder, we are running reduced confidence effects thanks to one of the mods. All mods are listed in the video description.
Copy.
Haven't got the DRS. But we have got the slipstream now. That might be good enough. We've got past Doohan. I missed that.
Lovely stuff. Currently,
Now, we should be able to take a look here. And it was Mick Schumacher involved. It's certainly inviting.
Lovely move up the inside at the hairpin.
And Mick Schumacher says, Dankeschön, thank you very much.
Gasly doesn't have DRS.
Okay, copy. Good. Copy.
recharge on.
And now he does. Or does he? He might have dropped it. I think he's got it. Yeah, he got it.
Copy. Understood.
Russell has got in front of Max, and Hamilton has pulled out nearly 3 seconds on the pair of them.
Copy that.
Interesting line into turns 1 and 2 there from Gasly. Allowed us to close right back up again. And he feels the need to go defensive. He's on the ropes. Let's apply some pressure.
Overtake.
And we've dropped him out of DRS range, making him go defensive. This will set him up for an overtake. Down the back straight, I hope. Tries to cover the inside, so we go around the outside, take the line, and we are up into P9. Excellent driving from Mick. We'll keep him pushing.
So that has us P9.
It's a lovely little overtake.
Along the straight here.
Dominated the inside.
And they
Gasly
squeeze by.
defended it, and we go around the outside, and we are through and away.
And the overtake.
Excellent stuff. Now, we've got to stay with Oscar. Otherwise, we're going to be vulnerable to Gasly doing exactly the same thing to us. Porsche's having a look at Bortoletto. Bortoletto now might be about to lose the DRS.
Eyes forward.
Oh yeah, he's comfortably lost it. So we've got a chance here with Teo. Can he get up the inside at the hairpin? Not quite. But he'll get the move done on the straight, I think. Bad exit. Bortoletto's got into the slipstream. We are where we need to be now. Oh no, we didn't get the DRS. I thought we had it. Damn. All right, well, we haven't got any battery left. We've got to save that last little bit. Antonelli gets past Albon. Albon gets back past Antonelli. Those two side by side through turn 2. And Albon holds the line around the outside there. And that's allowed us to get right back up close. Look, there we are.
Yeah, good job.
We have got through on Bortoletto. Up the inside into turn 1. And then sweeping around the outside through 2. We're going to push his battery to try and get onto Hadjar.
Recharge on.
Hulkenberg gets ahead of Lawson. Norris is up into 18th now.
Management is good for now.
And I think we might have just got the DRS with Teo. Did we? No, I don't think we did. Damn. We're in the slipstream. So as long as we get a decent exit out of the chicane, we'll be fine.
Copy, copy.
There we go. So back into top up there. How's our tyre wear looking? It's fine. And fine. Right, back to Mick. Sticking with the front runners, and we're leaving Gasly behind. Not by a lot, but by enough.
Copy.
And Piastri felt the need to go a little defensive there. Felt the need to go very defensive through the hairpin. Might be an opportunity to get past Hadjar here. he lose the DRS? He did.
Copy, copy.
Frame rate's always really bad on that little cut there. But we're going to get nice and close to Isaac here. He's closed up to doing again.
Currently P13.
See if we can keep that
Gap
pressure on,
03.
cause him to lose the slipstream again.
Gap 06.
That is good.
V charge on.
No, he's safely back in now. And the pace has just picked up in front of Mick. I think Mick might be in trouble. Just dropped him. Just dropped me. Hadjar is vulnerable again, so we are going to try and punch our way through this time.
Eyes forward. Clean driving. Come on.
There's the look.
They are the tires.
Gets on the brakes. Completes the move. Lovely. Teo up to 12th. And we're going to dump the battery
Keep it up.
to get back onto Doohan.
Gap
There's peak
1.4.
confidence now. Mick just on the edge of it.
Copy, copy.
Gasly is pushed onto the back of Mick.
So V
But I
charge
have
on.
got Mick back onto the tail of the train in front. I might have just caught Doohan, so we'll keep dumping the battery just in case. Because we might be able to make another overtake here. Yep, no DRS for Doohan. Oh, no DRS for us. All right, let's go into top up then. And Doohan's fault gets worse.
I've got no drive for some reason.
Sounded very much like Alex Albon there. So that's an orange issue in that engine now. And this should be pretty straightforward now in terms of getting past. We'll get the battery onto harvest. The gap's going to open up to Gasly really quickly. Doohan going super defensive there. And we've got to be careful here because we might get caught by... There he is. I was going to say we might get caught by Hadjar. Norris develops an issue as well. Didn't quite catch that one in time. Do we have any audio of Hadjar being happy? Yes, we do. Right, we get the move done on Doohan. So Doohan loses 2 places on the run up to the Wall of Champions.
Doing a really, really good job.
Now we've got to stay with Isaac. Antonelli has been overtaken, or has he? Piastri gets through. This is going to give Mick an opportunity.
Overtakes available. power the tyres.
Okay, it's okay.
Ollie Behrman in 13th now. Doing down to 15th. He is dropping fast. Hamilton's now 11 seconds clear of George Russell. But I think George is one-stopping this. Hamilton might be two-stopping, I don't know. No, Mick! Go, 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 go. At least we got back on the track before Gasly got through. We've lost some ground, though.
Stay disciplined.
And a good chunk of confidence as well. Can we get back onto the guys in front? It's going to really shorten our tyre window. Going to have to bring Mick in early. Going to bring him in very early, I think. Try and get that clear air.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Porsche has had a great race, up to 11th place as he's got past Hadjar. Might be about to lose the place again, but that is Gasly and Schumacher battling away in front of us.
Yeah, copy.
Mick manages to hold off Gasly. This time Gasly could get through. And he does.
Recharge
Mick retakes the place.
Recharge on.
Gasly's trying to go around the outside. I think we're going to give up the position, but we've got the DRS, I think. Yes, we have. So this is Mick's in lap.
Okay, pit window is open.
Trying to go around the outside.
Box.
And he gets the move done.
Understood, box up.
Gap has exploded in front of us. Gone from 2 seconds to 5.5. A 1 second, well, less than a second now, gap to Behrman behind. Mick will be diving off into the pits.
Copy. Box.
So, we're the first ones in. Will that work to our advantage? 2.6 seconds. It's not amazingly good,
It's all going
but
to be clear at pit out.
it's clean. Look at the gap between Hamilton and then Russell, Verstappen, and Sainz just behind them, and then a huge gap back then to Ocon and Piastri, and that's the hard tyre that's created that gap.
He's 8 seconds down the road, let's go.
So this is where we see just how realistic our pace actually is now that we don't have DRS and slipstreams to help us around the track. Is Schumacher going to be quick enough to get any kind of undercut? Even if he is on brand new tyres. I just don't know.
Cancel lift and coast for now. Cancel lift and coast for now.
As Porsche has a look. Goes around Gasly. Now he's going to push.
Copy, copy.
He's going to be boxing soon. Bortoletto is in. Did a 23.1 and then a 29.8. I think we might be quick enough. We're ahead of Bortoletto. Hamilton's in from a big lead at the front of the grid. That's a good stop as well. He'll come out ahead of Ocon. As Albon gets past Antonelli. And there we go, 4th place for Lewis. Clear of Esteban Ocon. That was important for his chances to win. Have not been able to drop Gasly. I'm going to go one more lap, I think. Tyres are still in excellent shape. And let's use some battery on Mick now. Did a 1:14 last lap. 1:14.6. This lap needs to be quick.
Tyres are in a good temp.
22.7. Yeah, this is a good lap. Gasly gets through.
Remember the eye, come on.
Problem for Alonso.
I have a little bit less deployment.
Fastest lap for Mick, but Hamilton just set a
That was a
personal
purple lap.
purple sector in the first sector, so he's going to beat that time. Mick is clear of Isaac. Bortoletto can't get past him. .114.0. That's what we want to see. Plenty quicker than the guys we're chasing.
Gap 3.5.
There is Hamilton's fastest lap. It's a 1:13.683, so it's not that much quicker than Mick. It's only,
Good
what,
battery
just
strength.
over 3/10.
Copy.
after the tyres. It's not okay.
Oh, that's our quickest stop of the season. 2.265 seconds.
Copy.
Lovely stuff. Just when we
Watch out,
needed it.
White line on pit entry.
And he will come out right behind Mick.
Gap 1.0.
And Mick is about to catch and pass Lawson. And there's Doohan down in 15th place now. You've got a whole flurry of cars about to box. Antonelli, Verstappen, Norris. Stroll's going to be probably next in. Hulkenberg's going to be in very soon as well. There is Max. I don't think that's a two-stop. One stop, sorry. I think that's a two-stop. Hamilton, I think, is two-stopping as well. Still think Russell might be one-stopping. And Max gets out just behind Behrman. Oh, that's not good for Max. That's cost him some time. Stroll's in the pits. Medium tyres for him. Let's get Porsche caught up.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Lawson taking a defensive line. Antonelli's in. So this is important. Are we going to beat Antonelli to the pits? I don't think we will. I don't think we've made up the time that we lost with that big lockup. But you never know. No, we're not close enough. We're being held up here. Doohan's in. Alonso and Behrman are in. Mix up for 13th. There is Mick. There's Antonelli. There he is. He's just ahead of us. So we have clawed back some of the time we lost. He's right ahead of us. We almost got him. If we'd been able to clear Lawson, we might have been able to get him.
Click, overtake. Click, overtake.
Science is in. And again, Lawson covering off that line. Porsche's joining the party.
Just got to be patient here.
Yes, there we go. Up the inside. We got through.
No DRS.
We're out of battery though. Can we hold the position? Oh yeah, comfortably. Comfortably.
Recharge on.
And now we are in the DRS
Yeah, nicely done.
of Antonelli.
We're currently P12.
Hulkenberg needs to get out of the way. And Porsche is now lining up a move. Oh man, Hulkenberg is really screwing over Antonelli here.
Okay.
As we get past Lawson, Antonelli still hasn't got past Hulkenberg.
Bravo, good job.
And Mick is going to go around the outside, is he? Oh, it's going to be tight. Who's going to get the traction? It's Mick. Can Porsche squeeze his way through? No, he can't. Hulkenberg dies into the pits. This is going to be a thumbnail. Potentially. Just got to find the right shot. Nope. Better. So Mick gets through. The Porsche follows straight through.
Bravo, bravo. Currently P10.
We are 14.5 seconds behind Sainz. That's a big old gap.
Lovely stuff, keeping the tires in good shape.
No looking in the mirror.
Stay online.
Ocon's in. He's far enough ahead that we won't get past him on the exit of the pits. So Ocon is through turn 2. 5 seconds ahead, but that gap will come down quickly. Double points finish today would be lovely. Hamilton's back into the lead. Russell still yet to stop. Now about 2 seconds behind. Piastri a long way back in third, still hasn't stopped. And there's Max. He's so far behind now. This is basically Hamilton's race to lose. I did say at the very start of the stream I felt this would be a dominant weekend for Ferrari. Into the pits comes Pierre Gasly. We should be able to get ahead of him here. Set of soft tyres. We go through, but we've got to go through turn 1 before we hit turn 2. And there we are. And there's Antonelli as well. So we are through. Right on board with Kimi.
To get a good pace.
New fastest lap for Lewis. 1:13.0.
Just focus ahead.
Porsche just chopping across Kimi there. And Kimi's jumped through. He's capitalised on that.
Over there, come on.
Copy, copy. Copy.
This is your chance. Get it done.
Okay, copy, copy.
Overtake's available.
Yeah, Ocon is pulling away from us. We just do not have that kind of pace. This is where our lack of straight line top end speed is hurting. There's a reason we are the slowest car when it comes to top speed. Still no stops for Oscar or George or Albon. But Albon's so far behind now, he's out of contention. Piastri's race is kind of ruined as well. Max is right there too. And Max is being held up because of these two. Sainz gets past Verstappen. Piastri needs to clear Albon before his stop or just dive into the pits. Can't do either. Lawson's tyres now into puncture territory and he hits the pits. Smart decision. He went a long time, so I think this might be a one stop. Antonelli gets past Mick.
The race is on.
And there we go. Hard tyres.
Cancel.
That
overtake,
should be
cancel,
Lawson to the
overtake.
end.
Copy.
Oscar's in. That's a pretty decent stop. What tyres has he shoved on? Mediums. Might be able to make them go to the end. Long way to go. Should just about beat us. I don't know, it's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. Antonelli gets through. We don't.
Batteries.
Ah! Damn it. Antonelli sneaks his way through. And then Piastri got onto the racing line in time to stop us. And everyone else is starting to close in now.
Overtake is available.
Really starting to close in. Gasly's right there. And there's Isaac and Behrman and Alonso and Norris. Piastri covers off Mick. Porsche decides he's going to have a go.
So
Has to back out of it.
Eyes forward, eyes forward.
And Gasly has jumped through on Teo. All of a sudden, it's all going very, very wrong for us. Oh, look at the defensive driving from Oscar as George finally makes it into the pit lane. Soft tyres. That's a long way to go. It's more than half distance. I don't think that's that. I think that's a two-stop. Oh, yellow flag. And again, look at the defensive driving from Oscar. It's a lock-up from Max at turn 1.
Okay, so heading into turn 1
In his
here,
desperation to try and find a way past the Williams,
and there goes the steering.
he
But
gets
they did
through,
leave it
but
very late.
by overcooking it. And he's going to lose out to George. George just swoops around him.
Your battery straight.
God damn, Mick's out of battery.
Doing a good job. Come on.
Currently P10. B-charge on.
Porsche's back through on Gasly.
Copy.
That was some super aggressive defending from Piastri. All legal, but he really was putting the squeeze where he could on those racing lines, trying to keep us behind.
Copy, copy.
And now I fear he's going to try and break away from us. We don't really have any battery left either. Albon still hasn't stopped. And if he goes mediums, that'll be him to the end. We are at half distance. Hamilton leads by 27.5 seconds. What a dominant performance from the Ferrari today.
B-charge on.
See if we can switch our drivers around without issuing an instruction.
Okay,
Oh
copy.
god, now Mick's doing Mick's doing what Porsche did.
It's coming to us.
This could open us up to another lunge from Gasly somewhere. Come on, Mick, let him through.
Power button.
Stay online.
What's wrong with my pack?
Battery issues plaguing that McLaren. And Porsche finally gets through. It's Behrman behind us now, ahead of Gasly. Norris in 13th. There is Norris. Alonso lunging behind him as well. How are the tyres looking? Tyres are looking fine.
Recharge on.
Copy.
So Mick moves back through. Behrman gets through as well. Porsche out of battery, unable to defend.
No looking in the mirror, only ahead. Come on.
I want a double points finish today. Still no stop for Alex Albon. He is approaching the pits now. Oh, no, he's not. I'm looking at Sainz. Ocon all over the back of him. Albon's the only one who has not stopped yet.
Just got to be patient here.
Behrman gets past Mick, and Porsche gets through as well. Where's my cursor gone? There it is. It's too late. I've lost lost the replay window. Porsche gets through on Behrman. Mick's going to try and do the same. Oh, and he rockets through. But Behrman will get the better exit.
Battery's good. Recharge on. Recharge on.
It's a real ding-dong battle for ninth down. Look, you've got Hadjar, Stroll, Alonso, Norris, Gasly, Mick, Behrman, and all of them stacking up behind Teo, who leads this train.
Gasly behind.
It is getting bigger.
Gap 0.4.
We just haven't got the pace to lead a train, unfortunately. We can capitalise when we're in one, but we can't lead the train. We just don't have enough out-and-out pace in terms of top speed to do what needs to be done at the front.
Understood.
All right, getting close to the pit window as Bortoletto is in.
Gap 0.5.
He's going to go for a set of mediums to take him to the end. This has been a really, really good drive from Albon. He's still in 5th place, still hasn't stopped. He is frustrating Ocon at every opportunity there. Bortoletto pops out right in front of Doohan. And that's going to give Lawson a chance to catch the pair of them. Hamilton, meanwhile, now nearly 28 seconds ahead. There he is. He's going to potentially lap us. Albon finally hits the pits. This has got to be a one-stop. Mediums? Yes, mediums. One stop confirmed.
Gap 0.8.
Behrman gets back through. Could we actually jump Albon here? We kind of need to.
Looking ahead.
There he is.
Give it a couple of laps.
Mick is not able to get through. Porsche did. So we have to absolutely go for it now with
Battery's
Mick.
good when you want it.
He's about to stop, and the last thing I need is to be held up.
All out.
Didn't want to burn the battery, but I need to get past Albon.
Head down now. Try to get a good pace.
Albon ahead. Gap 0.7. the race is on.
Albon covers it off the inside line. Can we get him into one? No, we can't. And I think my opportunity to get through is gone.
That's P11.
Albon will have his tyres at the
Alex
temp. He's
Tyler
going to have
front.
the ability to sprint away from us now.
0.4. Gasly's behind.
Gap 0.8. Okay, let's get it done. Catch and pass.
I'm getting dropped.
Come on. Keep reeling him in.
Did I get the DRS? I don't think I did. Oh, I did just. Woo! Needed that. Porsche finally gets alongside Behrman. And there we go. We're through, but we've lost a huge amount of time to Piastri now.
Between the open.
Jack Doohan is in.
Gap 0.5.
And away he goes.
So stay disciplined.
Mick has been overtaken by Gasly.
Recharge on.
Gasly's not going to be able to catch Albon, I don't think. So we'll use this opportunity to try and rebuild the battery before we stop. You see Porsche and Behrman scrapping into the chicane again. Behrman is through.
Eyes forward, come on.
Okay, in lap
Box.
for
box.
Mick.
Copy the box.
Seitz is in from second place. Hamilton is about to lap. The car's right behind us, so we're boxing at just the right time to avoid those blue flags. It's not a good stop. Problem with the right rear there. Ocon's in as well. Hamilton laps Hadjar.
The car is coming to us.
Good entry.
And Hamilton's in. Oh no! Not a great stop. It's another 2.2 second stop. Fantastic. And Albon's already caught and passed Porsche.
Let's go, come on. Eyes forward. 2.7.
I'm going to get blue flagged almost as soon as I get out the pits now. I've got a little bit of grace, but not a lot. And Hamilton on soft is going to be so much faster than me. If I can stay with him, though,
Gap 4.2.
once I go a lap down,
Okay, we've got 27 laps to the end here.
I could really punch my way through.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Come on, keep it up.
Might go an extra lap with Teo. Depends how easily I can stay with Albon. Hulkenberg's in, so that's another car out of the way for Mick. Back up to 17th. There's Hamilton behind Lawson, so Hamilton's about 3 seconds behind us. I am going to go one more lap with Teo. And that way, when he does come out, he should come out behind Hamilton and not immediately get blue flagged, I think. Lewis is coming. There's us. Get Teo's pit stop confirmed. 1:12.9 for Lewis in that lap, a second quicker than Teo. Second and a half quicker than Mick. That's the power of the slipstream that we were getting. We've lost it now, but we're in this lap. Max is in. Mediums to the end. Not bad.
Pit lane.
Nice and steady.
Yeah, copy.
Overtake is available. So keep on working those tyres.
2.5 second stop for Teo. Damn, I was hoping that we would pull over at just before the chicane. So now we need to try and stay with Lewis if we can.
Currently P13.
Do we see Teo popping out? Oh, Teo's out ahead of us. Teo got out right in front of the cars that we're hoping to catch with Hamilton.
So tyre temps.
Oh, Hamilton
are
goes
still
wide.
pretty cool.
Now we're with Lewis Hamilton here. Just a bit too
Oh,
wide of that.
so close to hitting the
Well,
wall.
hopefully not a
So
sign of
close
things
to hitting the
come.
wall.
Copy.
There we go. That's Bortoletto dispatched. So that works. Norris is into the pits.
Good job.
There's Behrman.
Yeah, 1.8.
And we couldn't get past Behrman.
Let's just get past.
And now Porsche has been overtaken.
Recharge on.
Copy.
So the question now is, can Porsche get onto Hamilton? Behrman and Mick and Bortoleto are right behind. I don't know if I'm close enough. I don't know if I'm close enough. Yes, I am. Excellent.
Copy, copy.
Now,
Copy.
can we stay there? Now that we've got there. And can we ride the Hamilton train all the way up the order? We've got 3 cars in front that do need to stop again. That's Hadjar, who's only 4 seconds ahead of us. Gasly and Stroll. Ocon is free and clear. Antonelli needs to stop again, but he's too far ahead. Shit, Mick has dropped off.
Quick overtake.
Isn't paying attention.
Copy.
You can lean a bit on these tyres.
That is Isaac. Just ahead of us. Behrman sets the fastest lap thanks to this slipstreaming.
Copy, copy.
Oh, no, we couldn't sneak through. Need to clear Hadjar quickly.
Nothing we can do, so forget about it.
Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes. There we go. Now get back onto Hamilton. We'll get the DRS and a battery launch out of the
Let's go,
hairpin.
come on.
Oh, get back onto Hamilton. Back onto Hamilton. Hadjar stayed out. Mick should be able to get him.
Copy, copy.
Goes around the outside, lost some ground to Ollie Behrman, but Behrman's lost some ground to Teo. I'm not quite close enough.
Gap 1.4.
I'm almost out of battery. That's Stroll in front, who also needs to stop. Antonelli is in, but he's half a lap ahead of us, so we're not going to catch him. Not unless we can stay with Lewis. Lewis might have the pace to lap him. Through goes Hamilton on Stroll. That's put us right behind Stroll.
Try to keep going.
I've got no battery left. Have to save what I've got.
So V-charge on. No DRS. No DRS.
And we've lost the opportunity to stay with Lewis. And Lewis takes the fastest lap back.
So
Get
more
Mick back
energy,
onto the
press
train.
and hold, overtake. Front one Stroll second.
Stroll is driving very defensively, and Behrman's going to have a lunge. And Behrman slots on through. Cheeky git.
So recharge on. Please, you're lifted close.
Okay.
Easy on the tyres.
So we're pretty comfortable from behind at the moment, as long as we can clear Stroll quickly. If Stroll starts slowing us down, he did a 1:16 last lap. If he keeps slowing us down, then there is a risk that Bortoletto, who's about to get through, and Norris for that matter, could come back onto us again. Because Hadjar's not going to offer up too much resistance. He's going to be boxing very soon as well, probably this lap. There goes Behrman alongside. Does he get the move complete? Yes, he does. Ooh, crikey. This Porsche's going to go up the inside. He gets through. Gasly still needs to stop. We are 11.5 seconds behind him, 12 seconds behind him. It's about 18 seconds for a pit stop. Is Stroll going to dive into the pits? No, he's staying out. Don't tell me he's going to try and go to the end. Hadjar's in.
Stroll in front. Gap 0.4.
Through goes Hulkenberg and Lawson. Stroll's got to have to box. He has to box.
Click. Overtake.
And there we go. We get the move done on Stroll. Now we need to catch back up to Teo and Ollie.
Lovely. Gap 1.9.
Head down now. Try to get a good pace.
And there is Stroll into the pits. Gasly's still out there. Desperately needs a stop.
The gap is 2 seconds.
That's a decent stop there. I don't know if we're actually going to get really, really big points now. I've seen a lot of very quick stops today.
Let's go.
That's it. No more battery.
Recharge on.
Copy.
Your battery's drained.
And there's Norris. He's just 3 seconds behind now. He has been catching us up as quickly as I feared he might.
Gap 1.7.
I think I'm just going to have to say screw it and just try and punch through with Porsche here.
Gap 0.5.
We are reeling in
Come on,
Gasly
nice
at a
forward,
huge
come on.
rate of knots here. Hajar sets a new fastest lap on those fresh, soft tyres on 112.2. Doesn't really mean anything, given that the fastest lap no longer has a fastest lap point.
Copy, copy.
It's Gasly diving in. He's staying out. Oh, he just cripples our exit.
Head down, eyes forward.
Don't tell me Gasly's thinking about going to the end. There's no way those tyres will make it.
Good job.
Currently P10.
Up 1.1.
And Mick is straight through.
Hands are lifted close for now.
Wicked job. Gap 1.5. Okay, so keep this tyre temp now.
Just gradually reeling Behrman back in. I don't know if I'm going to get that double points finish. I'd like it, I really would.
Okay, mate, no worries. Race is long.
There's Norris lurking in the background. And Gasly's finally into the pits.
Gap 06. Head down, come on, head down.
Oh, Norris is locked up
Let's
at
take a
turn one.
closer look. So here we go, heading into turn one. Oh, and the car locks up. What caused that, I wonder?
You are just hoping that Hamilton loses, aren't you? He's 33 seconds clear at the moment. But Sainz is on for a podium here today, which in itself would be a great achievement. Albon's in P5. He's lapping slower than Piastri, though.
Gap 03. It's a long race, come on.
There we go. We get through.
Okay, good job. Okay, so we are P9 on track.
I am going to get past Behrman with Mick. I can feel it coming. But I have to absolutely hammer Porsche here just to get him clear. So there's no whiff of a slipstream or a DRS for Ollie. See, Mick is closing in. No, I'm not going to let Behrman score a point today. I want Mick to get it. He's in range. Needs to harvest his battery.
Gap 0.8. Just got to be patient here.
10 laps to go. Hamilton leads Russell by 35 seconds. Sainz a further 5.5 seconds back in third. And it's a big gap back to Oscar Piastri in fourth, 14.5 seconds. Albon on a one-stop is in fifth place. Then it is Verstappen in 6th, 7th for Antonelli, 8th for Ocon, who is still riding Hamilton's slipstream. 9th is Porsche. Behrman in 10th has Mick right behind him in 11th, and this is the battle for the final point.
Management as discussed.
We are clear with Teo. But we are not going to catch Ocon because he is stuck on the back of Hamilton. There he is, riding that slipstream of the race leader, which is what we were trying to do earlier before Stroll got in the way and we dropped it. And there's no way we're going to catch Hamilton. We went faster last lap by half a second because we were going full attack. Fuel, tyres, battery, the works. Can't do that anymore. So 9th and 10th is the best we can do without outside interference.
Battery's good.
Copy.
And the gap to Norris has stabilised a bit more. Back at 5 seconds again.
P11. 5.6. So Norris the car behind.
Max gets ahead of Albon.
4.9.
Antonelli's right there as well. I think Albon's going to drop down to 7th. Right, we are close enough. Battery's now full. We'll be pushing on the next lap. Unless Mick feels like going early. He's going early. Damn it.
Overtakes available. Okay, good stuff.
Gap 4.7.
This is why I didn't want to go so early, because Behrman is still in DRS range and he's going to stay with me. Don't think I'll be able to drop him by the hairpin. We'll try. No, we're not dropping him. All right, so let's
Recharge on.
rebuild for another
Car
lap.
management.
Pick our moment. Norris has started pushing again, look. He's 3.5 seconds behind. We'll let Behrman go back through and then we'll try and get him on the main straight.
So stay disciplined.
Here is the battle for
Good.
5th, 6th and 7th. Verstappen ahead of Albon. Antonelli just keeping a watching brief just behind. Ocon is actually closing the gap in because of Hamilton. Although now that Max is in front, the pace may pick up a little bit.
Use your battery.
Here we go. All out attack.
Start reeling him in. Make sure it gets some nice clean air.
Oh, god damn it, Behrman's blocking us. He's blocking us. Can we do enough damage in this first sector to break the DRS?
Currently P10. Gap 7 seconds.
There's Norris. He's just 1.5 seconds behind Behrman. I need an almighty exit here. Don't think I got him. I didn't. God damn, I just can't get rid of him.
Recharge on. So that left-click coast will help. Click, overtake, click, overtake.
So now I might need to reassess, and I might need to just try and drive defensively.
Copy.
Kind of want Norris to catch up a bit now, to put Behrman under some pressure and make it easier for me to break away from him, hopefully. Stroll gets past Bortoletto, that puts him back up into 16th. Gasly gets past Hulkenberg, that puts him back up to 14th.
Recharge on, recharge on. You're going to reduce left and coast.
Laps to go.
Copy.
Okay, head down.
Come on, Norris, do me a solid. Make him go defensive.
And tyre update when you can.
Let's degrade a bit. So far.
There we go. Got to 1 second. Can we keep the 1 second gap before the next DRS detection point? Just. Now we have to just dump everything to try and clear that gap so he doesn't get the slipstream on this straight here.
We are low fuel now.
Oh crap, I'm too low fuel. Thought I was in medium.
Copy.
4 laps to go.
Copy.
Recharge on, recharge on. Just focus on the tyres now.
Copy.
Glad I caught that with Teo. Focusing too much on Mick. It would have been heartbreaking if we'd had another race where we ran out of fuel. Norris does have the tyre pace and the pace in the car despite the damage to his battery.
3 laps to go.
Oh, that's compromised a pair of them. That's beautiful, beautiful. Gap explodes up by another half a second. But he does have the pace to threaten Mick if he gets past Behrman, so I'm watching this battle intently here. We have 2 laps to go. Hamilton has finally dropped Ocon. Gap now 3 seconds. half. Hamilton starts his final lap. He's 42.5 seconds clear. Utter domination from Ferrari today. It could have been so much domination had Leclerc and Tsunoda not had that coming together at turn 1. And Norris is through, but he's got 3.5 seconds to close up in one lap.
So just lift and coast.
Copy. Big push now.
Copy that. Copy.
Still need to save more fuel with Teo. I'm really worried he's not going to make it. I'm really worried he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it.
Oh, and it's Hamilton! Lewis Hamilton with the win today.
No! I needed 1.4 kilos. Maybe 1.5. Mick makes it. Porsche's out. God damn it! Again!
That's the checkered flag.
Ooh! It's going to throw a red flag. But we're already declared us out. So, it doesn't matter.
Sometimes I think you just
God
have to
damn
accept
it.
that it's not
Again.
going to be your race.
This really is going to be an incredible.
I could have sworn I'd actually put Porsche in medium. I just skipped the podium there. Didn't mean to. Confirmation of the final result. Hamilton gets the win in dominant fashion. Absolutely dominant fashion. Sainz takes second. Sainz second. How did he get past George? Has the red flag thrown up some weird results? I don't know. It's classified Porsche with the points, even though he won't finish for the sponsors. And then everyone else is 2 laps down. It has done something weird. Okay. I'm not going to complain too much. It is Hamilton first, Sainz in second place, George third, Max down in 4th place, but he did get ahead of Oscar and Antonelli. So damage limitation as Hamilton closes the gap again. Albon 7th, Ocon in 8th place, 9th place for Mick Schumacher, and despite running out of fuel, Teo is classified in 10th place and will get the final point. Unfortunately, we won't get the money from the sponsors, but I'll take it. 11th place for Lando. Considering he started from the back of the grid, he had a good recovery race, had his his battery not given up quite early on in the race. He could have got into the top 10, I think, quite comfortably. Ollie Behrman up 8 places to take 12th. Then it's Alonso 13th, 14th for Gasly, 15th for Stroll, 16th for Hulkenberg, 17th for Bortoletto. Not a good race for the RBs today. 8th, 18th and 19th, both down 4 places from where they started. And Doohan down in 20th place. 2 retirements, both on turn 1 of lap 1. Yuki Tsunoda locking up into the back of Charles Leclerc after a rocket launch off the start, taking them both out and bringing out an immediate safety car. Let's take a look then at the drivers' standings. Max is still top. The gap has come down again. It's now 27 points. And let's not forget that Hamilton had a win taken away from him and given to Jack Doohan in the weirdness of the post-race Jeddah scenes. Very, very odd. So it would be pretty much neck and neck between these two had that not happened. But 27 points is the gap. 199 for Max, 172 for Lewis. Leclerc, no points again. He's on 120. George tying him up now, but has less podiums, less high finishing positions than George, which is why he is ahead of him. Both tied on 120. Yuki Tsunoda, again, no points for him. Same reason for no points for Charles. Yuki's fault. 97 points for him. Antonelli gets 8, so he closes up a little bit more. He's now 18 behind Tsunoda. Sainz up into 7th place, jumping past Lando Norris. He's on 62. Norris on 57. 10 points for Piastri means he's now within 8 of his teammate. Doohan still on those 26 points, 25 of which he shouldn't have. Porsche on 24 points now. Mick on 22. Albon up into 13th on 18 points, picking up 6 today. Lawson dropping down into 14th place. Then it's 15th and 16th for Gasly and Hajar, both tied on 10 points. 8 points now for Esteban Ocon in 17th. Then the two Astons of Stroll and Alonso with a point each. Ollie Behrman has a point in 20th. And then the non-scorers are Nico Hulkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto. Into the constructor standings. Once again, the gap has been eaten away by Ferrari, and this time it's really close. 296 for Red Bull, 292 for Ferrari. Just 4 points separate the two teams. Mercedes in third on 191. They are a very long way back, but they are a pretty comfortable third right now. McLaren in fourth have 106. Williams have 80 in fifth. We have 46 points in sixth. Pulling away from Alpine now. They're on 36 still. Racing Bulls on 24. Oh, what a difference a season makes. They were so strong last season, and they've fallen away this year. Haas in ninth have 9 points, pulling their gap a little bit to Aston. Aston still have 2 points. Sauber still bottom with 0 points. Now, we had 2 very quick pit stops. Is that good enough for really good points? It is, actually. Third and fifth. We will take that all day long. 25 points for us today. Fantastic stuff. Max got the quickest stop, 2.21. McLaren stopped with Lando just 4 thousandths of a second slower. Then Mick on a 2.2. Ferrari with a 2.2. Nissan with a 2.2 again. And same for Stroll up in 6th place. Mercedes gets 7th and 9th. RB get 8th in between the pair of them, and Alpine take the final point, a 2.4 second stop for Pierre Gasly. What has that done to the standings? Red Bull are pulling away now from Racing Bulls. 169 points for them, 136 for RB. So the gap has gone up to 33 points now. McLaren into 3rd place, 2 ahead of Mercedes, who dropped down to 4th. We are up 3 places into 5th. And just 11 points behind Mercedes, 1 ahead of Aston, who are down to 6th on 102. Ferrari down to 7th on 98. Alpine in 8th with 79 points. 6 points behind them are Sauber with 73. Then it's a big gap back to Williams. They only have 15 points. And Haas are bottom with 11. There you see our 2 stops that were very, very quick indeed. And a 2.5 and a 2.6, our other stops, they would not have been good enough to get on the leaderboard. So very, very pleased to get our first sub 2.3 second stop, and then to go even quicker with Mick's second stop. That is fantastic. No points or no cash for Porsche for some reason, and money for Mick. That should be the other way around, but at least it's given us money for one of our 2 drivers. So we have got some cash. Awesome. In fact, no, it is right. That should be a tick, and that should be a cross. It is the right way around. The DNF should not be there. It should be 9th place for Mick, and then 10th for Porsche. Yeah, very, very screwy. Again, instability in the game because it is modded quite heavily. So we are going to see some weirdness from time to time. And let's head back to HQ and get prepped for Austria. So we have 11 days to go until the Austrian Grand Prix. We've got just under $1 million in the bank. Let's take a look at the inbox. post-race breakdown from Matt Harmon. We came through unscathed. Lovely. We didn't have any issues with the ERS for Porsche. It is now down to 29.6, so we are not going to be using that in race conditions anymore. That will get switched out at Austria in the next race. Shame that we DNF'd, but we did actually score a point, so we'll take it. Let's take a look at the board. Let's see what the board thought. They were satisfied. Satisfied? Are you kidding me? Double points. And they're only satisfied. Alright, I think we are going to need a new boardroom at some point. Let's fix this first, though. While we have a little bit of cash. We don't have enough to get any more development started, or research for that matter. So, let's see if we can maybe get some more spare parts done. So we're working on suspension, so we're not going to make any suspensions, because we're just going to roll up to the next spec. I do need more underfloors. Let's get one of those underway. What else are we short on? We have no spare chassis. I don't have enough for a chassis. They're 550,000 each. I have 2 spare front wings, 2 spare rear wings, 1 spare side pod. Let's take a look at the condition of the cars. Rear wings, high risk, medium risk on the side pod for car 1. Car 2, medium risk and medium risk. So, side pod. That's the most pressing. Oh, I don't have enough money for that either. Alright, okay. We'll have to wait. Dear, money's so tight for us this year. I mean, this is kind of... It's kind of realistic when you think about it, that given that Nissan are a failing car company right now, yet they've decided to throw some money at a Formula 1 team. It's not surprising that financially we're going to struggle. Let's advance time. Board want to attend the next Grand Prix. Alright. They can come. But they better not be grumbly if we get, points. It's alright. 2 points, 2 cars in the points. It's alright. If they do that again, yeah, may lock them in the boardroom going forward. Counter offer from Ron Meadows. Oh, yeah, we cannot justify that kind of expense. That is horrific. So, let's try Andy Stevenson. He's negative with his time at at Aston at the moment, so that might make it a little easier to sign him. We're going to sign him next season. 3-year deal seems to be the preference there. Let's try... upping the wage to something that I can tolerate. If he doesn't accept this deal, then we might have to try and just renegotiate with Aurelian again. Or maybe go for Randeep. Let's throw an offer out to Randeep. If he gives us a cheap offer, or if he accepts a cheap offer, then maybe. Oh, wow. I think we might be signing Randy. We'll wait for the response. All right, staff survey results for June. Positive for our drivers. Biggest issue for Teo is the salary. We still need to figure out if we're going to try and renegotiate with Teo. Let me go back to scouting. Are we scouting drivers at the moment? No, we're not. I don't think I've got any scouts available. Oh, no, I have got 2 scouts available. So, who could we sign that would be worth taking the gamble and wouldn't bankrupt us? I don't think there is anybody. I think we have to stick with Teo. And he is open to negotiation. He's in a positive mentality. That'll make it a little easier to negotiate. Yeah, let's offer Teo a new contract for next season onwards then. We'll offer him... where is contract? There we go. Get rid of that breakout. What's his current salary? 3.3. I don't know if he'll accept this deal, but we'll offer it. And if he accepts it, then we will re-sign Pedro Matos for next season as well, to continue their developing relationship. Right, 9 days to go. ATR period's about to end. I'm pretty sure we used up all of our hours. Yes, we did. Good. It's a bit late now because we've got no money to actually do anything with it. But I just wanted to make sure we hadn't wasted an ATR window. That would have been horrifically bad for us. There we go. Helipad refurb is done. We are at 430k. Now we're up to 528. It's not enough to build a chassis, but it is enough to build a suspension. Sorry, a side pod. So let's get that into manufacturing. There we go. There is a spare underfloor. Very nice. You watch one of the drivers break an underfloor immediately now when we go into practice at Austria. Oh, Matt Harmon is out of contract. Damn it. And we're now on race weekend, so I can't do anything about his contract. He should theoretically be pretty easy to re-sign. He's been very happy here. He's done a decent job for us. And I think we'll be cheap for next season as well. So we will try and keep Matt if we can. Let me have a quick gander at the market and just see if there are any technical chiefs that we could potentially have a look at. Pat Fry. Let's start scouting Pat. And Neil Holdy is out of contract as well, replaced at McLaren by who? Rob Marshall. And then we've got Dan Fallows as well, but I'd rather not go for Dan. I've used him a lot, so Pat or Neil. Neil would probably be a bit more preferable, slightly higher rating, much younger as well, so more headroom to improve. And that is us prepped and ready for Austria. That'll be tomorrow's race. We'll be ending on a sprint. Oh no, it's not a sprint, is it? It's a normal race weekend. I keep forgetting it's a 2025, genuine 2025 season. So no sprint in Austria, just a regular race weekend. But that will be tomorrow's stream. That'll be the last F1 race of the week. And then we'll be back on Monday as well. Should have video content returning to the channel on Monday next week as well. Won't be any more this week. So tomorrow's live stream is the last you'll see from me this week. And then I will be back on Monday as usual with videos and with another live stream. But yeah, first we have to get through Friday, which will be Austria. I'll be back at the usual time of 8 p.m. UK time. If you have enjoyed tonight's race, a thumbs up would be much appreciated. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then why not consider subscribing as well? And be sure to hit that bell for notifications for new videos and the starts of live streams as well. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with more F1 Manager very soon.